Good afternoon. We have a few clouds moving through the area. We could have some light snow showers. 46 are high in Sioux Falls, 37 Aberdeen, 48 in Pierre, and 54 with light rain showers possible in Rapid City. Better chance of snow coming tonight in northeastern KELOLAND. 26 are low Sioux Falls, 20 Aberdeen, 23 in Pierre, and 22 in Rapid City. We have even more snow on the way this weekend. We'll take a look coming up as we begin midday in KELOLAND.
Live from KELOLAND Media Group. Midday in KELOLAND.
The Washington Pavilion celebrates over 20 years in downtown Sioux Falls. And President Biden cancels nearly $6 billion in student debt for public service workers. Good afternoon, and thanks for having us in. I'm Tom Hansen. After a few weeks of spring, we're headed right back to wintertime. The winter weather advisory has been posted tonight and early tomorrow for northeastern South Dakota. As you can see on the state traffic cameras, the snow is already starting to fall in some areas, and this is just the beginning, I guess. Let's check in with meteorologist Megan Chadda. This storm seems like a kind of a tricky one to nail down. Are we getting a better idea of what it's going to do, Megan?
Today's is pretty easy to figure out. It's coming this weekend of what we're going to have to pinpoint, with the chance of rain turning to snow and who gets what when, plus some stronger winds. Right now, we're watching that light snow in northern KELOLAND, like in Aberdeen area. Right now in Sioux Falls, just a few clouds, 37 degrees and a southeast breeze at 14 miles an hour. We have some clouds in Rapid City as well, 28, a very light north breeze. It is 37 in Yankton, 21 in Watertown, 19 in Sisseton, 29 in Mobridge, 36 in Phillip, and 47 in Custer. We do have a stronger south to southeast breeze right now at 5 to 15 miles an hour. Stronger winds are on the way as we head into this weekend and the first part of next week. Some of those wind gusts in the past hour, so that occasional little puff of air reaching 28 miles an hour in Mitchell and Pierre. And like I said, that stronger wind is on the way for this weekend. Here's a look at those light snow showers as we head through this afternoon, mainly in northeastern KELOLAND. A few there by Mitchell and Huron as well. And better chance of snow is later on this weekend. There is that winter weather advisory Tom just mentioned that's this evening through tomorrow morning for several inches of snow possible, mainly along the North Dakota border in northeastern KELOLAND. That does include Aberdeen and Sisseton. So for today, partly cloudy skies, 46 are high in Sioux Falls, 37 in Aberdeen, a breezy 48 in Pierre, and 54 in Rapid City with a few light rain showers possible. Better chance of snow tonight in northeastern KELOLAND. We could have a few flurries elsewhere. 26 the low in Sioux Falls, 20 Aberdeen, 23 in Pierre, and 22 in Rapid City. Then for the day tomorrow, another partly cloudy day. We'll keep our winds mostly light and temperatures below normal. 41 the high in Sioux Falls, 32 in Aberdeen, 38 in Pierre, and 37 in Rapid City. We'll take a look at that chance of strong winds and the snow that is moving in this weekend in just a little bit.
All right. Thank you, Megan. Well, you can keep track of our changing weather conditions by downloading our KELOLAND Storm Tracker app. There you can find our live Doppler radar and get views of conditions across KELOLAND with our live camera network. Well, the NCAA tournament is underway as games begin across the country today, and that includes in the East Regional in Omaha. And that is where we find Sports Director Grant Sweeter with a preview of today's action. Good afternoon, Grant.
Tom, the CHI Health Center down here in Omaha is hopping today as fans are making their way into the first round of the NCAA tournament. Now, here's a look at the schedule for today's action. When we look at the game going on right now, it's Duquesne with an early lead over BYU. They lead by 7 in the first quarter. That started at 11:40 this morning. Then the action is going to continue all throughout the day at 2:10. It's Morehead State taking on Illinois in the 14-3 matchup. At 6:35, it's the one South Dakotans are keeping an eye on, SDSU versus Iowa State, as TJ Otzelberger meets his predecessor, Eric Henderson, the first time those two head coaches will meet. And then the day will wrap up with Drake taking on Washington State. That one's set for just after 9 o'clock tonight. Now, we're going to have plenty of coverage of the first round action today, including that SDSU-Iowa State game, which you can follow our live blog on KELOLAND.com. But for now, reporting live in Omaha, Grant Sweeter, KELOLAND Sports.
Thank you, Grant. Well, a downtown Sioux Falls landmark is celebrating 25 years in June. The Washington Pavilion opened in 1999. The building, of course, used to be home to Washington High School. In 1993, voters approved funding for the massive renovation project.
I think in the 90s, there were some dreamers, and they had a big vision. And I hope that they're just really happy and excited and proud of what it has become.
Hear from a man who played a big role in the transition from school to pavilion in tonight's Eye on KELOLAND at 10. Well, President Biden announced a new student loan forgiveness program designed to help people who serve our country. Natalie Brandt has more details from Washington, D.C.
The White House is sending emails to more than 77,000 student loan borrowers announcing their debt will be erased. Those who qualify include public service workers such as firefighters, nurses, and teachers who have been on the job 10 or more years, amounting to $6 billion in debt cancellation. The administration's move stems from a federal program that's been around since 2007, but Mike Pierce of the Student Borrower Protection Center says public servants have struggled to get relief.
The student loan system was broken for them. They did everything they were told. They worked in public service. They made monthly payments, and their student loan servicer lost their payments, didn't keep accurate records, didn't advise them about the rules of the program.
The Biden administration is still working on an alternative proposal to expand student loan forgiveness after the president's program to reduce debt for more than 40 million borrowers was struck down by the U.S. Supreme Court.
The Supreme Court blocked it. It blocked it. But that didn't stop me. I announced we were going to pursue alternative paths for student debt relief for as many borrowers as possible.
As an issue the president campaigned on in 2020, he's made it front and center this election year as well through a series of loan forgiveness announcements. But it's estimated tens of millions are still waiting for help.
What would you like to see?
We would like to see anybody that's experiencing hardship as a result of their student debt be able to access debt relief.
While there's bipartisan agreement that reforms are needed, congressional Republicans say the president's plan costs too much and argue it's unfair to people without loans. Natalie Brandt, CBS News, Washington.